Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and one of the things I'm upgrading right now is my portable battery banks. And I thought I'd start with this guy here. This is the 10,000 milliamp hour or 39 watt hour Nitecore NB 10,000 Generation 4. So if you go online, you can actually see multiple generations of these. So it's the evolution and what it's done over time besides become, a little more solid design. It's more angular, it's smaller, it's got beautiful carbon fiber accents there, and it's solid USB-C. Now I still carry around USB-A to USB-Cs, but I'm trying to get away from it. In fact, I even have a foray into USB-C to USB-A adapters, but pretty much everything now is rolled over unless I'm still dealing with some old US or micro USBs and even some macro USBs for a few things. But this is actually a pretty cool little unit, and it has a few tricks up its sleeve. Now, this is one I need to get rid of. This is a Morphe here, and as you can see, it's a little bit swollen. I don't know what's going on inside. It doesn't take a charge, and it spins because it's bulging here. And of course, this is also micro USB charging. Got to get rid of that. Here's another. This thing, I'm not that impressed with it. It does have USB-C and 2A outputs. I lost the cap. The company said they can't sell caps, but this has a ton. Even though it's a little bit bigger, it's not that much better for how much bigger it is. And I think there's a ton of empty space in here. I've used these Goal Zeros forever, but they are the micro USB charging. And I don't need flashlights. As much as those are kind of nice, I find they're more of a hassle because I'll turn them on and blind myself in the dark. Some of them I've got have the phone charging. That really, I think, reduces the efficiency of the thing. And this one isn't all that strong anyway. They're decent, but I find I don't actually use that all that much. This is a 10,000 here, tricked out. Not sure the quality this one was given to me, but as you can see, the Nitecore looks so much better, and then also is quite a bit smaller than that one. Again, I've got a lot of USB-A versions. This guy here is USB-A's again. And then an Urban Carry 10,000, more USB-A. So you can see I'm just out of date. So what does this have? Well, first of all, no flashlight, which is good. If I push the button, you can see this lights up, so I can find the ports. It also will light up on its own. It's got kind of like a shake awake, or they call it a knock awake. So if you're reaching into a bag or a suitcase or something like that, and you bump this thing, you can have it light up like that, at least for a short time, so you can find the thing. And you can also shut that feature off. It's basically, that's the entire interface right there. And there is an eco mode I can set it to, which is a lower charging amperage output. I don't need that at the moment. I've played around. It seems to do quite well on the full power version. As you can see, there's not a lot going on. If I hit this thing just right, wherever that is. Maybe I turned it off. I don't think I did. Bing, boom, 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 boom. There we go. Turned on. Maybe it's on that side. Anyway, you can see that just moving it around actually can get that activated so you can find it. And then when you plug something in, like I'll go ahead and plug in my Klein earbuds here. Plug those in. And then you can see it's yellow. Yellow means that it is going into the full power mode. If it was the eco mode, that would have been green. It does have the one button, so if you want to check it, that's fine. And you can actually charge this thing through the I/O port here and get output here. So sometimes, if you've only got one cord, and this happens often, do I charge my charger or do I charge my device? And in this case, I could plug this in, and then I could plug that in, and then plug this into, say, the output on this. So now I'm charging my charging bank, and I'm outputting into my device. So that's pretty cool. It's fairly lightweight. It's only 143 grams or 5 ounces, and it has an IPX7 rating. So they say basically if you get it, if it gets all wet, just dry it off before you use it. The fit and finish of this thing is pure Nitecore, and I've had great luck with Nitecore flashlights. I use Nitecore batteries in cameras, and just they're excellent, outstanding. So I appreciate Nitecore really, pushing the envelope on these devices, not just coming out with an also-ran, but continuing to evolve the design, try to get it a little better, and of course, if they're not going to make it out of titanium, carbon fiber, or at least the carbon fiber look, is the next best thing for me. So there it is, a little tiny 10,000 milliamp hour, 39 watt hour charging bank. They don't give them away. They're about 83 bucks, full retail as far as I can tell. But it is a solid design and comes with what seems to be popular now, and that is a lanyard that is also a USB-C charging cable. I have quite a few different kinds that I use, and I definitely set stuff up so I can constantly be able to charge things, whether it's smartwatches, GPSs, also, I use those a lot still, and then any kind of flashlights, some tool accessories, kind of tools I'm talking about, and then of course, all things cell phone. So, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you got one. Let me know if you've got a favorite too. I'm also curious what else is out there. And that's one that you really put some effort into, not just somebody gave it to you and you like it. Although if that's really what happened and you do really like it, that'll work too. So anyway, there it is. Nitecore NB 10,000 Generation 4. And with that, Doc out.